Doug, you have the unique and good fortune of having a multitude of clients across industries. The vendors in this space of marketing analytics and measurement are on the cusp of understanding what is happening in the future. So what do you think the next 2 to 3 years is going to bring, given your knowledge of what your clients are going through and what you understand about different industry needs?
Sure. Yeah, great question. It's going to be all about the constant focus on evolving the analytics to find that the right balance of probabilistic or model-based approaches with deterministic one-to-one approaches to fill in the blanks of data sparsity, right? That's created by a lot of these changes in the ecosystem. That's one. The other big trends that we're seeing out there is accelerated global scale, being able to do this consistently across multiple markets. So it's comparable and you can learn from it. The third area that we really focus on with a lot of companies is the move towards closed loop. So integrating things like testing and ongoing testing and validation processes and activation processes into this. And the last point I'll make is that, with what we've heard across between Sean and Mike and John, it's this move towards integrated analytics, right? So it's not just looking at marketing, it's bringing in things like pricing analytics and business forecasting and testing and other forms to have a more holistic view of the business. So that's what we're seeing today, and that's where we think it'll continue to go over the next 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, and from my point of view at Forrester, I think that we're seeing kind of a need for simplicity, which was mentioned earlier, a demand for transparency and transparency into these models. And when I hear the word transparency, marketers really mean like, I just need to understand what's going on. I don't need to kind of dive into like explanatory values and why things, like you just need to understand what's going on. And Doug, you mentioned, and we completely agree, this notion of inclusiveness of other functional insights. And I think that was accelerated by COVID, right? So we started hearing a lot of CPG and retailers start to consider demand generation, inventory availability, and then shifting their media flighting based on those two. I think COVID accelerated that the more coordinated, what we call at Forrester, insights-driven approaches as well.